Hello there my friends, Susan here with Pumpkin Hill Stampers. We have our second fun fold project for the month of February. This one is a double tent fun fold, so you can see your sample that you got in the mail, your template, right? And you can see how there's one base card and then there's the second card over the top. So it's like a double tent and it holds each other up so it stands up nice and nice for display. Okay, so we're going to be using the Sunny Days DSP from the celebration. Again, this time I picked the green prints, so I'm thinking kind of like St. Patrick's Day. So let's go ahead and make our different pieces. Now this one has a lot of different size pieces, so take your time when you're cutting your own projects. But remember, you've got your practice kit to give it a go before you do all that work. Okay, so let's get started. So first off, let's cut our base tent cards. I'm just going to use basic white today because the patterns are nice and vibrant. So using my instructions or your template, whichever way you prefer it, I'm going to use my instructions. I need an 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. So start by cutting my paper at 5 1/2, and then I'm just going to trim it down to 8 1/4. 8 1/4. I almost went by 1/8 and 1/8. So 8 1/4. Okay, then this has to get scored. Now this one has multiple scores, so just follow the instructions. The first one is at 3 1/8. So 3 1/8 and score, don't cut, so I'm going to switch my blades up. 3 1/8, then we double that and we go to 6 1/4. 6 1/4. And then we go to 7 1/4. 7 1/4. Okay, so you can see this is our first little tent there, and then this is the second hump. Okay, so there's a first tent fold. Okay, just like that. Now the second piece, our tent base, right, these outside section, needs to be 2 3/4 by 5 7/8. So 5 7/8. I'm going to go 2 3/4 the long way. This is the second half of that piece of cardstock we started with. So 2 3/4, and then turn it and go 5 7/8. And then this one's going to get scored at 4 1/8. Scored, not cut. 4 1/8. Okay, so this doesn't go all the way down, it's just kind of an over the top kind of tent. And when we put it together, we're going to put this piece here, fold it up, and then adhere the back. Okay, so that's how it's going to go together. Alright, before we can do all that, we need to decorate it. So let's do our DSP panels. Alright, for the part over the top of the tent, this section here, I want to do this with the rainbows. So let me do that one first. So this time, because you're going to use different panels for different parts of the card possibly, you might actually want to look at your template and go off the measures on the template so you don't get confused. Okay, so this is where I want the rainbows. So my piece of DSP is going to be 4 by 2 5/8. So 2 5/8 is the skinny up and down. I'll do that first. 2 5/8 right there. Cutting it, and then I need to turn it around and go 4 inches. Okay, so that's going to be my front piece, and sometimes I just lay it right over the top so I know that one is done. Now I want the flowers to go in here and here. So this time I need 3 by 5 3/8. So this one's not going to be big enough. So I need to cut another piece. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut 3 inches. And then I'm going to cut 5 3/8 this way. 5 3/8. Alright, so this panel is going to be this part of my card. Alright, and then I've got this piece down here. Now you could leave it white, or you can go ahead and mimic either of the papers or use a third paper. It's totally up to you. This piece though is 3 by 7/8. So I'm just going to go, this one's already 3, so I'm just going to go 7/8, so just shy of an inch. 7/8. Okay, so that's going to go down there. So I've got all the front panels. Now, if I flip this over, now on this card, I use DSP as part of your template. I'm going to leave mine white, and since I have a white base, I'm not going to put another piece on top. But if you did want to put a piece on top, you would cut it at 3 by 5 3/8. Okay? And then this little piece is just like a little decorative square. Now, because I'm putting the rainbows on the front, I'm going to put rainbows on the back. So 2 5/8 is the same as it was in the front. So this should be 2 5/8. Yes, and I should be able to go 1 1/2. And that should fit right there. Okay, so there is our parts. Now we just have to put the whole thing together, right? Okay. So let me bring in my pieces, and here are my DSP sections. Okay, and then there's my template that I'm looking at. So here we go. So again, this part's going in there, this part's going down on the bottom, this is going to go here on the front as rainbows, and this is going to go on the back as rainbows. So you can adhere those panels to your project at this point, okay? So let's hope my glue works at this point. So I'm putting a thin layer of adhesive down, and I'm just going to center this on my project best I can. And then I'm going to add this skinny little piece down on the bottom. Now this is a great little part where if you wanted to add a thin sentiment, you could do that. You could always pop the sentiment up on top of another die cut if you wanted to do that as well. So this one is getting the green rainbows. This one's going on the front. Just stepped in a little bit with white framing, and then we're going to put it on the back as well. And remember, you can mix and match papers as much as you want. So if you have a bunch of scrap paper, all different sizes, but the coordinates, this would not be a bad little project to use 4 different patterns if you really wanted to. So they're your cards. Make them the way you want them, but they can totally be changed up. Okay, I'm going to give this a crease. And give this one a crease and this one a crease, just so everything's nice and crisp. Alright, so here's how we put them together. I'm going to start by putting adhesive here. Okay, because this is going to be behind this panel. Now, you can do this one of 2 ways. You really just want to line up the bottom of this card with the bottom of that card and square it right in the corner. So if you put the adhesive down and then position this to match up with that bottom corner and let it adhere for a couple of seconds, you'll be good to go there. Okay, and then we just turn this over, and this is going to come down. Okay, so you only want a little bit of adhesive right here, just along this top edge, and not too far over so that it's not, you know, leaking out there. Okay, so that's our double tent card, just like that. Kind of cool. Alright, so if you've already watched the other video, the first one I put out, you know I used Playing in the Rain to finish off my project. So I grabbed my Shade of Spruce markers, blends, and I stamped and die cut my cute little turtle friend. And so I'm just going to give him some quick color, and then he's going to become my embellishment and greeting on this card. So I hope you guys are still using your blends. I know a lot of us got them and fell in love with them, so I hope you're still using them. I know I've had to replace a few of mine because they got used up, but that's a good thing. It's a good thing that we use them up, right? Alright, so there's that. Let's see. This is the darker one, but I kind of want contrast. a little bit of contrast. Ooh, that one's really kind of worn out. I'm going to use the skinnier end. Control where that ink goes. I'm going to do in between his shell with the darker green. Maybe I'll leave his dots white, or maybe I'll get a brown and put some brown in there. Let's think. Should his head be green? I guess his head should be green. Alright, almost done. Almost done. It's our little turtle friend. I'm going to bring in my soft suede, give his shell some contrast. Okay. Alright, so there he is. So I'm going to pop him with a dimensional on the front of this tent fold, and then I've got the Oh Happy Day that I've already stamped and die cut that with my stylish shaped dies. So that was ready to go. So I'm going to pop my turtle friend here and put my Oh Happy Day just right up here, right? Little active edge going on there, and there's my little card, and then I've got this whole back side, right, where I could have another greeting if you wanted to do another greeting there, and then your little note inside. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this fun fold. It's a little different, so take your time, but it's not hard to put together like you saw. So enjoy it. Remember, send me pictures of them when you have them done, and I'll have projects for you again next month. All right, do some fun stamping, and I'll stamp again with you real soon. Bye.